The English Premier League season came to an end yesterday, and even after coming to an end, there are clubs that are really busy doing what they need to do to ensure that they improve their squad. We're talking of Manchester United. We had Here We Go from Fabrizio Romano. They have agreed terms with Cunha of Southampton, and that tells you that clubs, they've seen their weaknesses and they're trying to improve on their squad. Liverpool FC, being the champions of England, they're already hitting the road running. They want to ensure that they get the right players. And as of now, Frimpong, the left back, is already been confirmed. He's a Liverpool player. And then they also have Witz, who is also from Bayern Leverkusen, who is a good midfielder, and he's a great terms. Actually, as it stands, he's decided that he wants to join. Liverpool is a club that he wants to join, and we know the kind of player this player is. So when you look at the way players, or rather when you look the way clubs are performing in terms of the going for the signing, they know where their weaknesses were and they're improving their squad. Then you wonder, when are we going to Here We Go that Arsenal has signed a certain player? At the moment, we all know that where our weaknesses are is the center forward. And if we can be able to get the center forward, I don't know why we should be, right now we should be talking of, we've agreed terms with the player, the player is coming in, but at the moment we don't know, because it's news here and there. You hear that some are saying that Arteta wants Sesko, some are saying Andribata wants Gyokeres, but at the end of the day, what you need is a striker. If you can be able to get these strikers or these players right in time, then I think Arsenal Football Club can be that team to watch next season. Because when you look at our defense, we are good. Our defense has been good throughout the season. Raya, our goalkeeper Raya, got Golden Glove award for the best goalkeeper this season. So it tells you that when you look at our defense, our goalkeeper is okay, our defense is okay, our midfield need to be improved a little bit. With the likes of Jorginho leaving the club, we need to at least ensure that we improve the squad as well. We improve the midfield. If we can be able to get at least a midfielder, especially the person who can be creative in terms of supplying balls to our forward line, then I think Arsenal can be able to say that Arsenal indeed they are serious with winning trophies. We want a left-wing player who can be able to improve that squad, because at the moment the left-wing players that we have, that is Martinelli and Trossard, so far so good. I can say that they are not good, and that's why you see even the game that we were playing yesterday with Southampton, Martinelli was one-on-one with goalkeeper and he could not be able to score. If you can be able to get an improved player more than Martinelli or Trossard, then I think Arsenal can be that team to watch next season. On the right wing as well, right now at the moment we are being linked with Mbeumo of Brentford. He is a good player, and considering the way he's strong and he's been able to bang goals, then I think if he can be able to come, he will be able to challenge Saka for that position of the right wing, and he can as well play as a center forward. But we are not going to get him just so that he can play as center forward. No, we want a center forward if need be. Let's get Victor Gyokeres and Benjamin Sesko, because other teams they have two center forward. Why can't Arsenal get the two center forward? Because at the end of the day, what we need is to ensure that we get goals. Because in the moment when you have one player and then maybe probably gets an injury, then that tells you that you'll have to go back to the drawing board and maybe use your midfielders the way we used our midfielder as a center forward player. Also, in those wings that I've mentioned, both the left wing and the right wing, we need players so that at least whenever we have that eventuality whereby one of the key player has gotten an injury, then we can be able to use the player that you brought in, or rather the player who's a substitute can be able to use, you can be used on that when there's an injury. We also need to look at our bench. We call bench power. If our bench power is good, then whenever we have an issue with the players who are currently playing at that moment that they're not performing, you can always swap and bring in new ideas to the field, and then maybe probably you can be able to win. You saw last season there are games that we lost, there are games that we drew, and it's because you realize that we didn't have players who can be brought in to change the game. So we need a strong team, we need a strong bench, and if we can be able to do this early in advance, as I've said, then I think Arsenal can be that team to watch in the coming season. I'm really looking forward to see players coming in. That's my desire at the moment. I really need to see players coming in. Players, the moment we hear, here we go, that Arsenal has signed players, then I think I'll be a happy lot. Many Arsenal fans are going to be very happy. Hopefully, Josh Kroenke is going to talk with Andre Bata and Arteta, and to get to know what areas do they need to improve? What areas do they need to bring in new additional to the team, so that at least we can be that team that can compete for silverware next season. Till next time, it's your guy Big Eddie. Adios.